Happy New Year's. Hello, 2019. This is knowledge time. Welcome, alchemists. Today I'll be reading from the book, The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. I am in chapter 6, Elevate Your Perspective, The Law of Shortsightedness. I'll be reading from chapter 4, The Farsighted Human. And this will be the last part in chapter 6. Tomorrow, I'll be reading chapter 7, The Farsighted Human. Most of us live within a relatively narrow time frame. We generally associate the passage of time with something, negative, aging, and moving closer to death. Instinctively, we recoil from thinking too deeply about the future and the past, for this reminds us of the passage of time. In relation to the future, we may try to think about our plans a year or two from now. But our thinking is more like a daydream, a wish, than deep analysis. In relation to the past, we may have a few fond or painful memories from childhood and later years. But in general, the past baffles us. We change so much with each passing year that who we were 5, 10, 20 years ago might seem like a stranger to us. I can attest to that. We don't really have a cohesive sense of who we are, a feeling of connection between the 5-year-old and 35-year-old version of ourselves. Excuse me, I got allergies. Not wanting to go too far in either direction, we mostly live within the present. We react to what we see and hear and to what others are reacting to. We live for immediate pleasures to distract us from the passage of time and make us feel more alive. But we pay a price for all this. Repressing the thought of death and aging creates a continually underlying anxiety. We are not coming to terms with reality. Continually reacting to events in the present plus puts us on a roller coaster ride. Up and down we go with each change in fortune. This can add only to our anxiety, as life seems to pass so quickly in the immediate rush of events. Excuse me. Your task as a student of human nature and someone aspiring to reach the greater potential of the human animal is to widen your relationship to time as much as possible and slow it down. This means you do not see the passage of time as an enemy, but rather as a great ally. Each stage in life has its advantages. Those of youth are most obvious, but with age comes greater perspective. Aging does not frighten you. Death is equally your friend. See chapter 18. It motivates you to make the most of each moment. It gives you a sense of urgency. Time is your great teacher and master. This affects you deeply in the present. Awareness that a year from now, this current problem you are experiencing will hardly seem so important will help you lower your anxiety and adjust your priorities. Knowing that time will reveal the weaknesses of your plans, you become more careful and deliberative with them. In relation to the future, you think deeply about your long-term goals. They are not vague dreams but concrete objectives, and you have mapped out a path to reach them. In relation to the past, you feel a deep sense of connection to your childhood. Yes, you are constantly changing, but these changes are on the surface and create the illusions of real change. In fact, your character was set in your earliest years. See chapter 4. Along with your inclinations toward certain activities, your likes and dislikes. As you get older, this character only becomes more apparent. Feeling organically connected to who you were in the past gives you a strong sense of identity. You know what you like and dislike. You know who you are. This will help you maintain your self-love, which is so critical in resisting the descent into deep narcissism and in helping you to develop empathy. See chapter 2. Also, you will pay greater attention to the mistakes and lessons of the past, which those who are locked in the present tend to repress. Like everyone, you enjoy the present and its passing pleasures. You are not a monk. You connect to the trends of the moment and to the current flow of life. But you derive even greater pleasure from reaching your long term goals and overcoming adversity. This expanded relationship to time will have a definite effect on you. It will make you calmer, more realistic, more in tune with the things that matter. It will also make you a superior strategist in life, able to resist people's in, inevitable overreactions to what is happening in the present and to see further into the future, a potential power that we humans have only begun to tap into. Quote, the years teach much which the days never know, by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Tomorrow I'll be reading from chapter 7, Softening People's Resistance by Confirming Their Self-Opinion. In conclusion, subscribe to the channel, comment any questions you have, like if the information was inspiring for you, and share this knowledge with other alchemists. Also, follow me on Instagram for more progressive knowledge. You can catch me at Max underscore Bugatti underscore 8008. I'm all about family first. I'm a global stock investor. I'm a filmmaker. I'm an aerospace botanist. I have a masculine confidence building course. And currently I'm out here in Cali, Colombia. While you're slaying dragons, I'll be taming them.